Fred, I know you did a breakdown on the position groups. I'm interested in the cornerback breakdown, and it's an analysis, look ahead, and you kind of answer the question that I was thinking as well. Do you think Greg Newsome gets traded or extended? Take us through that article and your thoughts there.
Well, I think the deadline 50-year option is 1st of May or something like that, I believe. And Andrew Berry has shown that, especially guys he's drafted in the first round, I think he's picked up the option on every one of them, even guys he didn't draft in Baker Mayfield, even though it sounds like they had already moved on from him when they picked up the option, or at least Jedrick Wills picked up his option, obviously Denzel Ward and other ones. So I would think that his option would be picked up. I think clearly Martin Emerson has moved ahead of him, but Newsome's at least your third cornerback. It really comes down to what they think of Cameron Mitchell, last year's 5th-round draft pick. Do you think he has the potential to move ahead or be in the top 3? I would think that the Browns will pick up the option with Newsome or trade him, before. I think if they think they're going to move on from him, they'd try to trade him at the draft or before the option time comes to pick up. If he's still around, I believe they'd pick up the option. I'm really a proponent. You don't move on unless you have somebody better. And why would you create a hole? You know what Newsome is. He might not be elite, but he's a pretty good player. He's one of your top 3. I just don't know if you can pay your third cornerback, as much as you do like Denzel Ward, or that's the type of contract he wants. Last year, he went and got a new agent, Drew Rosenhaus. He denied that he wanted to be traded, or he was asked to be traded. But there's a reason he went out and got a new agent. He wants to be paid like a Denzel Ward or a top outside cornerback. And I think he was upset because he was going to be played more in the slot, and slot cornerbacks get paid about half what the outside do. So it just depends on behind the scenes, what he wants and what they're thinking long term of him. But I think they would pick up the 5th-year option, all things being equal. He would at least play, this year, and then they would have time to move on from him and find a replacement, kind of like what they're doing with Jedrick Wills.